Where's the beef? Gamer Podcast. Alright, so welcome to a brand new episode of Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast. My name is Clint Maximus, joined in by Chrysos. How you doing, Chris, today?
Hello, I'm also Clint Maximus today.
That's good. So I'll just be you then. there's nothing else we can do about it. You be me and I'll be you.
It's gonna be hard to be the smart one.
Yes, I know. You're talking about me, right? Obviously. Right, so let's carry on with your ending adventures with Persona. What's happening?
Oh my god, the game doesn't end. Okay, so I finished the Persona Royal boss. I finished, and I'm like, okay. The game's gonna end, obviously. 30 minutes later, nope. Everybody's still saying, we did a great job, we're gonna move on, everybody's going to move and to see in the future. And now I'm in the middle of, because now I have a girlfriend in the game, we had a Valentine's Day, and there's something called, we had Valentine's Day, and I guess in Japan, the girls give chocolate to the man, and the man doesn't give anything back, which is weird. And there's a date the next month on the 14th called White Day. White Day is when the guy gives the girl something back. It's which is now I'm in the middle of that, so I'm preparing for a date. I have to buy flowers.
Isn't there a horror video game called White Day, and it's all set in Japan?
I don't know. Is White Day is a Japan? Like I feel like it's a Japan.
It's a Japanese. Yeah, White Day. I knew it because when he said White Day, I was like, White Day. I'm sure there's a horror game I've played called White Day. White Day is set in a school. That's right. Yeah. So it's a big survival horror game. I love it. Dude. I don't know if you'd play that, but it's cool. It's cool.
Okay. So White Day, so I googled it. So obviously White Day is a Japanese holiday.
Right.
And it says 1 month after Valentine's Day, when people give, like the people who gave you gifts, you have to give them back.
Okay.
Yeah, which is cool. Like Valentine's Day, usually it's the guy who has to do everything. But in Japan, it's the girl who has to do everything. And 1 month later, it's the guy who has to like give it back. I like it.
That's cool.
I want to move to Japan. Seems less expensive.
Well, I like the fact that you were saying, I have a girlfriend, and then you literally paused and said, in the game. That's what you said. You said, I have a girlfriend. I was like, oh. And you said, in the game. I was like, oh.
Fuck off. I do have a girlfriend. She's real.
I know you have a girlfriend. I'm just teasing you. I think it was just hilarious the way you said it. I mean, it just sounded like, I have a girlfriend, but in the game. Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
I wanted to make sure if my girlfriend is listening to the show, I want to make sure that I'm not cheating on her. It's in the video game, baby. It's in the video game.
Oh, good. So how much time do you think you have left on Persona then? Like a couple more hours? Half an hour or another day or two?
Yeah, something like it. Maybe half an hour, like an hour at most.
All right, cool. Well, actually, the only thing I've been doing lately is I updated Call of Duty. The update to get to, because I didn't update Season 3 because I was playing a lot of other stuff. But Season 4 was about, I think, 60 gigs or 65 gigs, updated the whole thing. And then, for some reason, nothing was playing. So apparently you have to download the data packs afterwards or something. Like there's one for you to play everything, like the campaign and the multiplayer. So again, I had to go back, download another 18 gigs. And then it's like, oh, if you want to play Spec Ops, you have to download another 18 gigs. I was like, you know what? I think I'll just stick with multiplayer and leave it at that. I didn't give it, because that's what, man. Only thing I think I'm going to play is Warzone and you know, like Deathmatch and all that kind of shit. So, yeah, man, the updates are getting worse. They're getting crazy, I swear.
I think it's 190 gigs right now.
That's insane. That's crazy. And I told you the story of, because I'm so used to buying games online And when I finished updating Call of Duty, I sort of sat down. I was like, why is it asking me to insert disk? I went online. I went onto Reddit. I was like, yeah, this thing has a problem. And other people were saying, yeah, there's a problem with the game. It's telling you to insert disk. I bought it online and it clicked in my head. I bought the bloody game on disc. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh.
You already told me this on WhatsApp, and I did say to you, you can see the logo of the disc on the game.
I'm over 40 now, man. I have to wear glasses and shit.
Okay, to be fair, the logo of the disc is a bit transparent. Maybe
you see. Yeah, if you have the disc in, it's blue. If there's nothing in there, you can barely see that fucking thing.
I'll give you that. I'm nuts. I'll give you that. I just want to, before we begin into the news, I just want to say a lot of our listeners, they don't actually finish the show at the end. So I want to plug it. I want to plug the Instagram page here now.
Okay, go for it.
Follow us on Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast.
Cool.
I post daily memes. I post gaming news. I don't post daily gaming news because I just post the relevant ones. I post, for example, like Injustice Gods Among Us. It's free now.
Yes.
You can grab it. So that's something people would want to know. I'm not going to post stuff like, I don't know...
like irrelevant hot garbage.
hot garbage news, like something it's very like important, and lots of memes. Lots of fun.
All right, cool. And also, just want to mention that we did actually start a brand new Twitter page as well, which is Where's Beef Gamer, because obviously you can't have more than 15 characters, so I had to shorten it down and came up with this. So Where's Beef Gamer? Have a look for us on Twitter. You will find us. All right, so there you go.
I didn't know there was a limit of characters for.
Neither did I. I typed in "Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast." I was like, no one has it. And then it was like, yeah, you have a limit of 15. I was like, what the hell's this rubbish? So yeah, it took me ages to like try and come up with something a bit shorter. So I ended up with that. So yeah, cool. Right, should we get into our news for today?
Sure.
So first news that you've dropped today is Xbox Series X. Buy a game once and play the best version across generations with smart delivery. This is something we've been talking about for quite some since we heard about it. Actually, we've been talking about this. So I love the fact that they started with "We're building the future of gaming." Doesn't that sound like somebody else's tagline?
It just seems like an old man who's sitting, in the what do you call, on the board, having a meeting, and he was like, we want to be hip with the youngsters, so we want to build a future. I don't know, it just feels very
I was just reading it now, and the way it says it, "We're building the future of gaming." I'm like, who the hell's been plugging that for the past few months? The future of gaming, the future of gaming, the future of gaming. It's like, why would they even use that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, anyway, they've said that they're putting players first and ensuring that they're the center of attention and in control of the gaming experience. So whether you're exploring their massive library of Xbox Game Pass titles, of course, more than 10 million gamers as well, taking your gaming on the go with Project xCloud as well. They've said it again, it's clear that the future of gaming is brighter than ever. Nowhere is more advanced than with Xbox Series X. They're going to talk about the how fast it is and all the different capabilities of it, which is cool. And they're just really excited about it. I mean, how excited! I mean, this is something that we've been talking about this for a while now. Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. I mean, by the looks of it, I think they're doing a pretty good job so far, to be honest.
I mean, they've like, we still haven't seen any exclusive from Xbox Series X
or gameplay for that matter.
It was such a lackluster event for them, but they are really pushing a very consumer-friendly feature, which is smart delivery. I love it. Like it says here, it. Yeah. So, for example, it says if you own Gears 5 or loving it via Xbox Game Pass, you can play it today on Xbox One. Then if you pick up the Xbox Series X this holiday, all it takes is a push of a button to download it, and you have the optimized version of Gears 5 available on day one at launch with the console. So you don't even have to like pick which version you have to download. Like if you own the Series X, it knows it will download the Series X version. And what I like about this is that, let's say you bought a game and it's supported by smart delivery, and you have the Xbox One, let's say at your vacation house somewhere,
Yeah.
And you don't want to carry your Series X or whatever. But when you go to your, let's say, cabin or vacation house, because I have a house in the mountains.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, you already have the game. You already have the game, there. It's like you can carry it across all of your platforms.
That's nice. That's really cool.
Yeah, but obviously, not all but obviously, just bear in mind that this is going to be very limited for now. I think just in the cross-generation period,
yeah.
we're going to have smart delivery, because if they're going to support smart delivery all the time, a lot of the games are going to be constrained by the inferior console. So just bear in mind. But because Xbox, I think, is this on PC too? Is it like, does it support on PC?
It probably does, because I mean they're already doing it now. They're talking about Game Pass and this stuff. All this stuff is on PC as well, so I reckon it is.
Yeah, Game Pass, right? Exactly. So you might like not able to take advantage from your older consoles, but if you are a PC gamer, you would able to take advantage of this. I
think that's cool. No, I think it's a really cool idea.
Yeah, I'm really liking Xbox being very user friendly, like consumer friendly, user friendly about this. But all we need now is a good event. Show us something else than Gears 5, Forza, and fucking Halo. Show us something good. Show us
Ori. And Ori is the one that they always show off.
And some lackluster indies. Ori is a good one, but everything else is very lackluster indies. Like, show us something good.
Well, it's cool. Now, this actually brings us directly into our next story. So, PlayStation 5 reportedly won't have its own Xbox Smart Delivery alternative. This is interesting because PlayStation 5, obviously because they want to push forward and concentrate on the future of gaming. Obviously, that's the reason why they've had this big tagline for so long. So, having said that, though, I think from what I'm reading, Sony said they don't mind if third-party publishers decide to do it. So, interesting. And, a lot of third-party publishers will do it because obviously they still want to sell games for the current gen and the next gen. So, but with Sony not doing it, what do you think? Do you think that might be a little bit of a backlash, or?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because this seems like Microsoft, Xbox is promoting smart delivery with the third parties. Here, PlayStation is saying that if the third party wants, we don't have a problem with it. This means that PlayStation is not pushing the third party developers to do something similar to smart delivery, and third parties want the double of money if they don't have a very strong hand pushing them like Sony. They would probably say, fuck it, if when they buy the new console, they have to buy the game twice now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I don't think a lot of third parties will gonna do something similar. Maybe they will do something like an upgrade. You have to pay $20.
Yeah. We've had that before, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah, which will give Sony a very big backlash because they'll be like, Xbox is doing it, why Sony isn't doing it? Even though Sony will say it's the choice of the third party developers, they still have to push them, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm reading the report here, and Sony's just saying, I mean, like you were saying, they're not actively promoting cross-gen programming, but they said that studios will have to decide for themselves whether they want to support smart delivery or not. So I think, anyway, we've seen it with so many consoles being released from into the next gen. It's going to happen anyway, I mean, people aren't going to go rushing out and buying the new Xbox or buying the first PlayStation 5 at the beginning. It takes like a couple of years before, most households start having it. So it's normal. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see by the end of the year. Nah.
Yeah, but that's the whole point, right? Like, I would be very like I would be very hesitant to buy Assassin's Creed Valhalla on PS4, right? Because I want to play it when I eventually get on the PS5. So I'll be hesitant. But let's say if it does support smart delivery or whatever, the upgrade for free, I would buy it right away on the PS4, and a couple of months later, I would play it on the PS5. Or
exactly.
Yeah.
You think you'd be able to take your save files with you as well? Like you think it should be able to, right?
Yeah, like that. That would be like a smart thing to do, right?
Because there's nothing worse than going through it and like, I gotta start this shit again.
Yeah, I think it defeats the purpose, right?
Exactly. Cool. Right, next story today. I actually like this story. I was reading through it and I started laughing. The full Lego Super Mario launch lineup. We spoke about this maybe, was it last month or the month before when we saw the first trailer? I think we saw it on YouTube. It was a while ago. So it went a little bit quiet. So today, well, anyway, like a couple of days ago, Nintendo and Lego revealed the full range of the new Lego Super Mario set, which will be launching on August the 1st, which is pretty close. Everything from the starter kit to the expansion packs, 4 power-up kits, and a series of blind bag characters. How much do you think it's going to be worth? Apparently, it's going to go for $590. That's almost $600 just for Super Mario Lego. Man, you may as well go and buy a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X with like a controller or some shit, man. That's crazy.
$590 if you buy all of the set.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I still don't know what the fuck this does. I still don't know what is it.
You basically hold it and you bounce him, and he has like a LED screen on him, and it has like I didn't quite get it either.
Yeah, but I see like an iPad. There's something with the app. There's an app obviously with it, and but I don't know how it communicates with the app. Like, what's the goal of the game? How do you? I don't understand. Can you just skip? Yeah, like you can just from the start and just hover him to the end and just win the game. Like, how does it prevent you from not cheating?
I have no idea. But you know what? I'm just reading a bit more through this article now, and apparently there's also going to be... I'm presuming it's kind of like DLCs if you want to buy the Super Mario power-up suits. They're $10 each.
I love it.
What the hell? $10 each? Are you insane? What, for a little LED thing that comes on his screen like a fireball or whatever? That's rubbish. Rubbish.
A lot of... This is what I don't like about Nintendo. A lot of people just... It didn't got any backlash from this shit. But because it's Nintendo, and they be like, oh yeah, Nintendo's gonna be Nintendo. But it's like, it's very money-hungry, grabbing company. It's so obvious $10 was fucking lights.
My God. There's a Fire Mario, a Propeller Mario, Cat Mario, and Builder Mario. You can buy it for $10 each, man. We're living in a time where that's food. that's food and water for the house for a week. $10.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know. If I was mega rich, I'd buy it and just keep it wrapped up somewhere. Maybe in about 20 years, pull it out. It'll be worth something, I think.
Dude, if I was mega rich, I would buy everything.
Nice. Right. We're getting into our next story now. Otherwise, I think me and Chris are going to be talking about this Mario Lego thing all night. People freaking out over a tiny feature on the PlayStation 5 controller. Thing is, I was reading about this, but I don't know what the freak is about. I'm sure you're going to tell me. But apparently, isn't there like tiny details on the grips? It looks like the actual PlayStation shapes, like the X, the circle, and the triangle. It's integrated into the grip of the actual controller.
Yes.
So, I mean, why are people freaking out about that?
I don't know, just clickbait title, I guess. I just wanted to mention this detail. It's not that
you know, there is there is one thing that does. When I was reading about it, I was thinking, man, that thing's going to be such a bitch to clean. Come on, you've got all these little grooves and marks, and you know what I mean. And you know, I'm sorry, the power's gone out here. Stephanie's cooking. I just heard her cursing in the kitchen. Great. So yeah, don't you think this is going to be such a hassle. Imagine, you know when you got friends coming over to your house, and you know there's always that one guy who's been eating chips or holding something greasy, and then he decides to grab your fucking controller.
I would never.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'll kick him out from my house.
With the grips on that controller, all that grease, all that shit on his hands is going to completely fuck your controller.
That's why I have cheap second-hand controllers here.
Here, this is for you.
Exactly.
That's funny. I have those. What do you call it? The rubber silicone things on all of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch of those. So whenever someone comes on, I start wrap around the controller and go, "Here you go." No sweaty hands today.
It's better than wrapping it in what do you call this? Cling film?
Cling film, yeah.
Yeah, cling film. Like your grandma does it on her couches.
Like a sandwich. Here you go.
Yeah, I swear to God, after my grandma passed, we finally took out the fucking, the cling film from the couches, and it's so new. It's like she bought them 50 years ago to day one.
My mom still has the cling film on the chairs of her car. When I went last time, I was like, "Mom, you've had this car for years. Why haven't you removed the fucking plastic? Get it off."
And it heats up so much and does all the crunching noises all the time. So annoying.
Right, let's get into your next story. New Pokemon Snap announced. Thing is, when I click on it, it goes straight to the last of it. It goes to the Outlast Trials thing.
I know. I just noticed that.
So you're gonna have to talk about that then. New Pokemon Snap announced.
What do you mean I have to talk about that?
Well, because I can't read it. There's nothing to. What? There's a new one announced. That's it. When's it coming out? At least give me a date.
Okay, so Pokemon Snap. It's a new version of the classic. I have never played this game. Have you played Pokemon Snap? It says coming soon. There's no date.
All right, done. So
okay,
if you're a fan, it's coming soon.
have you played this game before?
I don't think so. No, the only Pokemon ones I played were the ones on. There was the Game Boy. Which one was it? Was the advanced ones? I think it was the Game Boy Advance ones I played. There was a bunch of Pokemon games on that. We spoke about this a few weeks back as well, didn't we?
Pokemon Ruby, that's on the advanced ones. Emerald.
It must have been. It was the one that had like a red dragon on it.
Red dragon?
Or a red something, I don't know. Whatever the hell it is.
Okay.
I played something with a red dragon on it. There you go.
Right, I never understood.
Yeah, go on. You never understood what?
I never understood the appeal of Pokemon Snap. Everybody goes crazy about this game, but it's literally just you taking pictures of Pokemon. It's...
Nah, my sister loves it. She stops and is like, I gotta go take a picture of a Pokemon. I'm like, okay. Where?
I just don't understand the appeal of it. It's literally the whole game, you taking pictures of Pokemon. Like, I understand it's cute, but... Okay. Why not make this like an app or something? Why not like integrate it in Pokemon Go? Where
you want Pokemon porn is what you want, where you go around, you take pictures, and it shows them naked or something. I don't know. That's the kind of game you want. Pokemon porn. Let's see who I can find today.
Isn't basically all Pokemon naked anyways?
Pretty much. I'm glad that you've managed to... You pointed that out to me, don't you think?
I mean, yeah, they don't wear clothes, do they? So they're naked all the time.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Next story today. Cyberpunk 2077 delayed again. It's been delayed. It was delayed until September, but now it's going to be November the 19th. I was reading the press release about this, and from what they were saying, the game is actually technically finished. Everything from things like the content, the gameplay, also a lot of the quests, the cutscene skills, all that kind of stuff, items are all in place. But what they're doing is they're doing like a lot of fine tuning right now, which, all honesty, I think that's fantastic because they want like they want a good game, which is cool. So CD Projekt Red says that it needs the extra time to go through everything and also balance game mechanics and make sure they fix a lot of the bugs. So I'm down for that Because because from what I'm seeing, the game looks phenomenal anyway, you know? So if they want to make sure that it's fine-tuned and making sure that it's spot on, I'd say why not? I don't mind waiting a little bit more.
Yeah, they delayed it because they want to release it with the next console. It's so obvious. They want to release it with the next...
It doesn't matter. They're making sure it's good.
They want to release it with the next gen, which is a very smart move because Cyberpunk, it's such a huge game, right? And tell me, when was the last time we had a huge game released with the next gen consoles? I think Morrowind was released with PS3, if I'm not mistaken.
I have what the hell is Morrowind?
Morrowind, dude. Morrowind, it's the prequel for Skyrim. Elder Scrolls.
Just say Elder Scrolls.
If I
know what Elder
said
Scrolls is.
If I said Skyrim, you would have known, right?
Of course.
Okay, how can you not know Morrowind?
Because I don't think I've ever played it.
Okay.
Fair enough. But I know what Elder Scrolls is.
Okay, so Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind was released. Oh, so it was released. Yeah, it was released with the next gen console. So imagine next gen console. You have this one game and the only game that is like this huge, and we know it's gonna be good because it's from CD Red Project and CD Project Red, and we know it's gonna be good. I know
it's gonna be good.
Sorry.
I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah, so, dude, you can like make your penis very big. In the game.
I don't care. I'll give it away just to get the game.
Yeah, so it's a very smart marketing move to do that.
Nice. Well, I'm definitely. I mean, I'm super excited about it, and the fact that we were talking about Keanu Reeves being in the game, that's another like plus for me. Done, sold. Where do I sign?
I'm 100% with this decision, even though if their actual decision was to release it with the next gen consoles, I'm 100% with this, because if the game did release a bit earlier, I would be tempted to buy it, and I wouldn't wait for the next gen. But because now, if released side by side with the next gen consoles, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna play with the best version right now. I'll be happy
exactly.
with it. Yeah.
It's cool. Well, I think if anything, I'll probably get it on PS or Xbox. Most likely, I have a feeling it's going to be Xbox, because because we're not 100% sure if there's going to be the smart delivery for PlayStation. So I have a feeling it's going to be Series X for me at the beginning. At least if I can at least play some of these games that are going to be jumping across, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that is what I'm going to do. I like. Right, next story today. So we might have EA did some kind of reveal at some kind of a play live stream thing that they did. They had like a montage of different EA games that they were showcasing, and one of them was Dragon Age 4. But the thing is, they didn't actually say that it was Dragon Age 4. But from what I'm seeing from the screenshots, it very well could be Dragon Age 4. So I'm looking at the screenshots now. I did see one already. There was one with like a pyramid. I remember seeing this one thinking, ooh, that looks very kind of Dragon Age-y, you know what I mean? Then there's one with like some kind of like red fiery coral or something, and then there was one with like a tree. Yeah, like a tree in like where people worshipping a tree or something. So
I want to comment on your pyramid thing. When you say pyramid, it's not like the Egyptian pyramid. He meant
it's like the
entrance of a temple of let's say.
Yeah, but temple. When I saw it, it looked like a bloody pyramid, and it had a doorway in it. There you go. It's probably the roof of a house, but it still to me looked like a pyramid when I first saw it.
Yeah, it shapes like a triangle. So it's a pyramid.
A triangle, yeah.
So it's a pyramid, obviously.
Oh, well, that's cool. Well, actually, one of the EA Chief Studio officers actually spoke about generation shifting and talking about beyond the boundaries of gaming, yada, yada, yada. They're saying our studios are taking their crazy ambition ideas and making them real. This is when they were showing a bunch of different worlds and different things from Bioware. So, that's interesting. I'm actually quite a big fan of the Dragon Age games. I do like them. I think what was the last Dragon Age game? It was called Dragon Age something.
Inquisition.
Yeah.
In 2014. So here's I'm worried about this.
Okay, go on.
Because when you used to listen to Bioware, you would know that they're going to make some very pristine game, and it's gonna be good. They made Baldur's Gate, they made Shattered Steel, they made Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Now lately with Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 3 was okay. Like the ending was
just
crap,
the endings, yeah. I didn't play it, so I don't know.
Yeah, but still, like, it
Anthem?
was a pretty good game.
You want to bring Anthem into this?
So, why are you... Okay, let me finish what I was saying.
Go for it.
The last good game they made was Dragon Age Inquisition. After that, they made Mass Effect Andromeda, which was hot garbage. Then they made Anthem, which was not just
garbage.
What?
double hot garbage.
Double hot garbage. Yeah, so we lost a lot of faith in Bioware making good games. And I'm not really sure about this new Dragon Age being good. Because before I would say I'm going to buy it 100%. I'm so excited. Yeah. Right now, I'm not excited because I'm scared they would fuck it up and like ruin the image of Dragon Age. Because Dragon Age is a good series.
Well, I guess we will have to see. But then again, it'll be next gen. So I think the way it looks and everything, we'll just have to see. I really hope they do something good because Dragon Age is a good series. It really is. But like you were saying, so was Mass Effect until Andromeda dropped.
Exactly.
Oh, right. Let's get into your next story. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, was leaked online by accident, but nothing is by accident in this industry. I'm pretty sure of it. This was spotted on Gamatsu. What's that? It's like a whatever it is, like a gaming thing. This was a website where it actually listed it for both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. There was even an art image. That's crazy. This is going to be developed by Toys for Bob. These are the guys who actually did. They redeveloped the Spyro, the trilogy that came out recently. So that's kind of cool. That might be interesting to see. So the thing that made me laugh about this, not only was there an art box, there was a fucking description. There was like a whole scenario of Crash's relaxing and exploring his island in the time 1998. What the hell? When he finds a mysterious mask hidden away in a cave. The mask is one of the quantum masks and apparently knows Aku Aku, Crash's mask friend. With the quantum mask returning and a quantum rift appearing, our heroes, they decide to bravely head through into different times and dimensions to stop whoever is responsible. Doesn't that kind of sound a little bit like the new Ratchet and Clank, by the way?
No.
It does, with all the dimension stuff and going through different worlds and things.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Well, let's see. They didn't say that there was a PC version or a Switch version, but anyway, they have a habit of releasing Switch versions later on, so I'd be psyched for a new Crash Bandicoot game. I like Crash Bandicoot. It was cool. I like the Insane Trilogy. It was really well done, by the way. The one that came out. It was. I got that on Switch. It was really nice. I enjoyed it.
Never appealed to me, to be honest.
Oh,
did they fix? Did they fix the horrible controls from Crash Bandicoot 1?
Probably not. No, I don't think so. It was almost the same.
Yeah, because that's why I had like the biggest problem with Crash Bandicoot 1. They made the jumps like insanely insanely precise. It's like your half feet has to be outside of the edge and jump at that time so you can barely reach. And it wasn't like it wasn't, how do you say, consistent about that all the time. Some ledges it would seem the same fucking length to jump. Some you can reach, some you couldn't have reached. It made no sense. That's why it was very frustrating to play. That's old video games. It happened, but if you're saying they didn't fix it and then say trilogy, I'm definitely never gonna play it again.
Oh, well, I think you should give it a shot. Try the Switch version. Give it a shot. See how it is. Let's get into your next story. Square Enix officially confirms that Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory for the West, which is coming in 2020. So, did you ever play Melody of Memory? I don't think I've even played that. It's a rhythm game, I guess, right? It sounds like a rhythm game.
Yeah, it is a rhythm game. First of all, there's so many Kingdom Hearts games right now on so many different platforms, and and some of them are exclusive on these platforms, and I'm so confused. Where was this released at first? What was the original?
Oh, not a clue. All I know is that this is coming at some point in 2020. Was this originally released as an Asian release? But was this released on Switch, or is it an old game that's been remastered?
I have no idea.
That's one thing I need to know, because that's going to bug me all night if I don't find that out. So the game, anyway, whilst you're looking, the game will feature about 140 musical tracks, 20 characters from the series. There's a new English trailer that's been released, so maybe we should have watched that before we started the show to find out exactly what it is. There's a trailer online, an English one.
It's a rhythm game, like you said.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I don't know. Well, they're saying that it's going to be available worldwide this fall. So I don't know. Apparently, it's also going to be released. They will also be releasing the Kingdom Hearts 3 original soundtrack. So there you go, which also feature unforgettable and timeless tracks. Well, you know what? I don't mind going through all those games and playing rhythm games, but as long as there's a few good Disney ones that I know, I'd be happy with that.
So what I'm saying, this is a new game. It wasn't.
It's a new game. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Why? Just stop. Just stop with the Kingdom Hearts game.
Why are you still alive? Why haven't you died?
There's Kingdom Hearts like 1, 2, 3, Kingdom Hearts Teardrop, Dream Distance, Kingdom Hearts, the Game Boy one, whatever, the DS one, and then they all released with Kingdom Hearts 1.5, Kingdom Hearts 2.5, then Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Like, stop!
Enough with the. Stop. I just got this image of Chris waking up in the middle of the night screaming, "Kingdom Hearts, no! It's coming to get me!"
You know, guys, don't even bother trying to understand the story. Just play Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, skip everything in between, and Kingdom Hearts 3. Because trust me, if you're gonna play the games that will explain what happened between 1 and 2, you'll get more confused. My advice is play 1, 2, 3, only that, and just watch a YouTube video that will try to explain the story. Even if you watch the YouTube video like 3 times, you would still be confused. What the heck is going on? It's like a 20-minute video explaining the story. I'm a clone. I'm not actually the clone. I was the original one, but I was transformed in you. Your heart was inside the clone, but he died, and I was reincarnated in Sora, and Sora actually was the clone. Stop!
Enough with it. They're just running out of ideas. They literally have no idea what to do anymore. It's going to end up being like Lost. Like the end of Lost, man. Just sat there going, okay, well, I don't understand. What the hell were they doing? Nice. Right. Next story today is an image could show the PlayStation 5 on the factory production line, and it's actually showed the size of the console. I mean, we already knew how big it was going to be, but I'm looking at this dude holding what looks like, in England we call them breeze blocks. Breeze blocks are those massive concrete bricks that they used to build houses with. Man, this thing looks ginormous.
Okay.
It looks huge. You've seen the picture of the guy holding it. It's bigger than his torso.
I do see it. It's very big.
You haven't. Where's that going to fit on my computer table? You know what I mean? In my entertainment area. I'm trying to think where that's going to go.
Okay.
Maybe I can. I don't know. It looks ginormous. It looks big. I don't know.
It looks very big.
Well, anyway, the new leaked image reportedly shows the actual PlayStation 5 being held near some kind of production line, which looks like where they're going to be making the consoles. The alleged leak comes from Reset Era, where a user posted a photo without any explanation. All honesty, it looks like it's been photoshopped. He could have been holding...
You think so?
You know what I mean? He could have been holding a box for a sex toy, and you know what I mean? They just shoved the the PlayStation 5 there.
So
to me, it looks photoshopped.
Okay, so here's the interesting part. We know the Xbox Series X, how big it is, right?
Yeah.
And we know how big... we know there's a standard size for the disc tray and the USB port. You cannot change the USB port size, right?
Right.
It's a standard size. So they use the disc tray and the USB port as a reference and with the Xbox Series X, and they enlarged it depending on those sizes. And the PS5 does see it, it makes sense being this big as comparing to the other console. So yeah, it does seem PS5 is a big boy. It seems it's very large. It looks like a mini desktop. Look, I'm okay with this size. Let it be as big as it wants. I don't care.
As long as it's quiet.
The only thing I care, I want it to be quiet. I swear to God.
I knew you were going to say that, by the way.
My PS4 Pro, I literally just changed the fans. You guys know this. I had problems with the fans. I changed, it's a new fan, new thermal paste, and it's super clean. Some games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it used to run like a jet engine. Now it runs like a blow dryer. But man, some games, you just can't run away from how loud it is. It heats up your room. It literally heats up your room. If let's say you have you're in winter and you have a problem with your heater, don't worry. The PS4 Pro will heat up your room. It's so yeah. You can literally. You don't have to buy tickets to fly anymore. You just can ride on the PS4
Jump on the PS
and fly wherever the fuck you want. I swear to God, the sound it makes when I play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I put my hand behind the where it blows the heat. It's like a hairdryer.
Man,
it's insane.
they're saying that. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, just make it quiet. I want the quiet.
Well, they're saying that it's really, really pushed with Last of Us Part 2. Like, everyone's saying, it looks like that thing is ready to explode. And that's the Pro. I wonder how the regular PlayStation 4 handles it. That's insane.
It's crying. Especially the original one, not the slim one.
Oh, my God. All right, next story today. Let me have a quick look. DC fighting game Injustice Gods Among Us is for free for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. That's cool. That's nice. I have Injustice 1 and 2 already. But that's cool if you haven't played it and it's for free. It's nice. That was from, because I think that's a Warner Brothers game, if I'm not mistaken. It's NetherRealm and Warner Bros., isn't it? Yeah, I'm right.
Yes.
So yeah, they've decided to put it for free up until... Let me see. No cost until June the 25th. So that's nice. Nothing else you're going to say about that?
Well, sorry?
I thought it was nothing you were going to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that video game companies are releasing their old no one playing game ever for free, but sure, it's nice.
Oh.
Bandai Namco released Pac-Man for free, okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. I'm not trying to be ungrateful because they're giving me free shit. But if someone came up to you and give you a bag of hot garbage and give it to you, it's free. Do you want to take it? I'd rather just not give. I'd rather give you not. You give me nothing than garbage. You know
I
what
don't
I
want
mean?
any more hot garbage.
No. If you want to do a free game, give away a good game, like GTA 5. it's a good game to give away on the Epic Store. Not Injustice Gods Among Us, fucking PS3 game when I was 10.
It's actually a good game. It is a good game, though. It's just a bit dated, I think. That's the problem.
Everybody played this. It was free on PlayStation Plus and it's free on Game Pass, and it was free on Games with Gold. Like, everybody owns it now.
Oh, no.
You can have it free for twice.
Next story, Apex Legends looking really good and running well on Switch. I never got into Apex Legends. I think I downloaded it, I played it a bit, and then I think at that time I was still playing a lot of Fortnite, and now I'm just heavily into Call of Duty, so I'd be interested how that runs on Switch, because I'm just a big fan of Switch as well, so yeah, Apex Legends. Maybe this is the time where I start getting into it now. So, yeah, they were speaking about it, and they're saying it's looking really good, running really well. They've been working on it for a while, so, yeah, man. Did you get into Apex Legends or no?
Yeah, I used to. It's my favorite Battle Royale game. I don't like Battle Royale games because it's usually very slow, and you loot a lot of good guns and whatever, and finally you get a really good gun and just get sniped on the head from like 10 100 meters away. And I'm like, this is so boring, you know. Apex Legends is a lot faster. A game usually takes maybe 20 minutes, 22 minutes, not like an hour. And it's the combat's a lot faster, and you have really cool powers. It's my favorite Battle Royale because it's for the speed, because it's so fast.
Yeah. Well, I'm also reading that it's going to be coming out by fall on Nintendo Switch, and they're confirmed that there's going to be plans for cross-play as well, and they're going to be, well, you can be expecting the same content that they get on other platforms as well. So that's good. I think that's really good. I'm happy with that. Definitely, I have a feeling I'm going to get into that from Switch. And plus, I have a feeling the updates won't be as bloody big as well. That was another thing that I loved about Switch. When it comes to updates and stuff like that, they're so much smaller to... You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to get them on PlayStation or Xbox, the updates are so much smaller, and I was happy with that.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get into Apex Legends on Switch because you have to buy $20 to play online.
Yeah, but I have already $20 to play online, so
you do? Shit. It costs $20 right now is 2 weeks full of food.
No, I think I had that. Exactly. I had that. I bought that No. Yeah, I think I got it just before the end of the year, I think, yeah, because I wanted to play like all the old NES and Super NES games, because you get them for free, you get like a bunch of them, so it was cool, and $20 a year is pretty good, you know, to be able to play online. I think that's pretty awesome from Nintendo. That's cool. There's a story here, but I don't think I have the link for that one.
I sent it to you.
I got Apex Legends, and then, oh, okay, you did send me that one, yeah, okay, but I didn't read it. This is the Xbox Series X leak points to World of Pain for Sony PlayStation 5 Digital Edition.
I'm trying to find another article because this is such a clickbaity article.
I was just reading it because I haven't read this. Christian sent it to me now, so I'm reading it off the fly right now. You sent me the Forbes one. All right, let me have a look at this one.
Okay, so
there's the final prediction on the price. Okay.
There's a lot of rumors going on that the Series X is going to do a digital version also.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's going to be Series S or whatever.
Interesting. Well, you know, in this day and age, I think we need, because I mean, they mind you, don't forget, they already did it though, didn't they, with the Xbox One? They had the digital version that came out, so it's only
Xbox
fitting
One.
that they would do it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So this is like, you know what's going on between Microsoft and Sony? They're like, we did our move, now it's your turn. We did our move, now it's your turn. We're just waiting who's gonna release the price first, and they're gonna change it at the last second, and they would eat up the losses. Because Sony is ready to lose a lot of losses. They lost $200 for each PS3 sale. Each PS3 sold, Sony lost $200. Wow, that's a lot of losses. And then Sony is ready to do something like that to win again this generation. I think so. That's why the prices right now is the most important factor right now.
Are they prepared to lose, or are they gonna? Because they're saying that this PlayStation 5 might not cost as much as you think.
Is it?
That's what I was reading. They're saying it might be priced between $399 from what I was reading, but that's just a speculation. We don't know.
No way, $400. $400. The fucking disc version. Oh my god, that would crush.
I don't know.
Xbox.
This is what I was reading. I was reading that it would be $399 was a prediction, because obviously they want to beat Microsoft in this generation. This is what I was reading. I don't know if that is just for the digital version, but you know what? When you look at the way the PlayStation is made, it doesn't look like it's made expensively, by the way, at all.
It doesn't, but it uses much more plastic. It's so big.
Yeah, it uses more plastic, but it's all very kind of like, for example, I have a feeling that the side bits come off. So you can get your own custom-made ones. Not all of them, because obviously one side's going to be the disc on it, but the other side, I have a feeling that all this stuff comes off.
Even the side does have this, you can still take it out. There will be like two versions of a custom-made. That's I never thought about. You can actually change the sides, like put another color and not just white, because it's so hideous. I wanted black or any other color.
They're going to do a lot of that. I think they said that there were going to be customizable covers coming out, and there'll be a black version. And I mean, they're doing it now, aren't they, with PS4? So for sure they're going to do it with PS5.
Yeah, this reminded me of the 3DS one. I think Nintendo did something like that, right, with the 3DS.
Yeah.
Do the new 3DS, but not the XL version. It's the new 3DS, but not the XL version, where you can change the covers. Oh yeah, I like that. That'd be pretty cool. Xbox 360 also, if you remember, you can take off also the plastics, which was very easy to take off, especially on the front.
It was a pain in the ass to get that thing off. Like, trying to yank it off.
You don't have to yank it off. You just had to put two fingers in on the USB ports and just. It's like if you're not a virgin, you know how to do it.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually doing it right now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It just came off. That really. There you go. I mean, put it back on. At least because I have the 360 and the PS3 hooked up here next to the recording studio. So done.
Nice. You see? Now this proves that you are a virgin.
It must be the other white bits that are really hard to get off. Right. I think we're finishing off today. Didn't we say we had beef?
Yes.
We would.
I have.
What
beef.
was our beef?
My beef, not your beef.
We had
my beef.
We spoke about something, and I said that should be our beef.
No. You don't steal my beef. It's my beef.
Well, what's your beef?
I have big rant, and you know about this.
I know what yours is. Yeah. Go on.
So what I do is every day I check for gaming news, so we can talk about on the podcast. Obviously, this week was very lackluster. It wasn't not every week we have good news. And I used this app because this app takes gaming articles from all over. And one article, just for a fucking clickbait, they literally wrote on the title 2 brackets, spoiler alert, and immediately after the bracket they wrote the spoiler and the fucking title. What the fuck? Do you think I have some mental problems in my head? Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think people are stupid? They read the title as a whole. They don't read word by word. They just read the whole thing in one go. Nobody's that slow to read a fucking title. And I was spoiled because of this fucking garbage website. I'm gonna say this website's name, called Segment Next. Don't ever fucking go to this website because it's so disgustingly clickbait. I understand. Put a clickbait title. I understand the clickbait title, but don't put the spoiler in the fucking title. Say spoiler alert. If you're going to read this title, you're going to be spoiled whatever about the game. Put it in the article, not in the title. What the fuck? It's so disgusting. I hate what they did. Segment Next, you're garbage. You're garbage journalism. You don't deserve to post anything on the internet. You don't deserve. What a disgusting little website.
Hot garbage.
Because I was so upset. My dad just had surgery and we were like 3 days in the hospital. I'm so tired, and the only thing I was thinking about, I'm gonna go home and sleep, relax, and after that I'm gonna play some The Last of Us 2. It was like the only thing I was looking forward to, and I got spoiled because of fucking clickbait for some stupid website. I don't believe this. IGN doesn't do that. GameSpot doesn't do that. Or other website doesn't do that. But this, they were so fucking desperate because nobody listens, nobody follows their fucking or reads their website. Segment Next, garbage.
Well, I don't have any beef, so I'm just gonna go with you. I like your beef, Randers. I can't even beat that. So, man, you win today. Done. I'm usually very calm and I don't call out on people. And even when somebody tries like make a big thing about something, I just don't bother with it. But man, this really did boil my blood. It's a very scummy move to do that. Why? Yeah. What's the point? Why do you do that? Weren't you smart enough to do another kind of clickbait title? Oh my god! I am like, okay, you can spoil it for me. You can spoil a game after a year. I'm fine with that. You had a whole year to like play the game, and if you didn't, fine. But not like 2 days later. I'm really upset. Oh, by the way, just while you're saying that, I just opened up Twitter now to put some tweets on for us, and they've just announced that they're going to be doing the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time reveal tomorrow. So the trailer is on June 22nd. So if you're listening to this show and it's after June 22nd, you haven't seen it, go online, you'll see it. Or if you listen to us right now, have a look. That's when the big reveal is going to be. It's tomorrow, June 22nd. So yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
That's it. All right.
Thank
you. All the hate's gone. Yeah, happy now. Yeah, it's all have you.
I'm still angry. I'm still pissed off, but I feel a bit calmer now. Okay.
Nice. Well, anyway, if you want to check us out online, you can. You can check us out on our official Twitter page now, which is, let me go back to profile so I can see it. Yeah, which is Where's Beef Gamer. So have a look for Where's Beef Gamer. You can check us out on Instagram. Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast? Type that in. Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast? You'll find that on Instagram. Chris, where can people find you?
People can find me if you search the hashtag fuck next segment. Wait, I don't even remember. It's hashtag fuck segment next. You would find my Twitter handle. And you can also follow my Twitter, my Instagram on @Taporian, TAPORIN. But yeah.
Nice. And don't forget, join me on Instagram, which is @Clint Maximus. Have a look for me. And yeah, that's it. Cool. All right then. So I guess I will be seeing you next week, mate. Okay?
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of your Persona. Let's see how far you get next week. I'm sure there's another 10 hours involved.
No way. I'll be done by tonight. I'm sure I'll be done by tonight, hopefully.
Cool. All right, dude. Take it easy and I'll see you next week, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Follow us on Instagram @Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast.